wife and my son are going on a camping trip, so you're going for about 2 days, right?
Yes.
So we ended up getting this to see if this keeps their phones and devices charged while they're out and about in the woods, in the wild woods. Small looking, right?
It is.
Supposed to be 45,800 mAh, which is, I don't know if you know, that's a pretty large battery. I mean, it's like huge.
So this is just a battery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. We're gonna find out. It could be a flashlight.
From the picture, it looks like a hard drive.
No. It's a wireless charger, and it is a battery. And did you notice something else in the picture?
It looks like a flashlight.
Yes, and what else?
Solar powered.
Well, a solar panel for receiving power from the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think this part is here?
Okay, hand crank.
To charge up everything. According to
Oh,
this.
if it doesn't get enough power from the sun.
So yeah, like we had that flashlight that didn't work that well when you cranked it. In order for it to work, you actually had to crank it. So, let me just show you everything that comes inside, anything else in the box. No, it's pretty big. Let me just show them everything that comes inside. So this is everything that comes inside. 3 pieces of paper. USB-C to USB-C. Little, I forget what you call these.
Carabiner clip.
Yeah. And take a close look at it. This is the solar power. I guess that doesn't come off.
I like the little compass.
Oh, it has a little compass. This doesn't seem like it comes out at all.
Oh, that could be the clip to
Yes.
put the carabiner clip on.
And probably for this, probably for you to hold to get a grip.
Oh, yeah. There's a flashlight.
Flashlight, USB. Two USB, and two USB-Cs as well. You see the USB-Cs in the bottom?
Oh, yeah.
Power on and off. And nothing. Oh, say this comes out.
Oh, that's
The hand cranker. Charge it up. Hey, look at it. So as I'm cranking it, the little charging light comes on. You get exercise and more battery life. See that? How it's going up by itself. You see that? Pretty cool, right? Okay, so that's the hand crank. If you need emergency power. It's covered.
hand crank technology.
And then the other side has wireless charging.
Oh, I see, like a pad for the...
Charge anything wirelessly, headphones, things like that, like the AirPod Pros and stuff. So
Oh,
this
they
is,
charge wirelessly? I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, they do, right? The AirPod Pros. Yeah. This is USB standard A. This would be probably for a laptop, or that takes that kind of charge. Oh no, I take that back. That is probably, I gotta read the instructions. That's probably what you use to actually charge this whole thing plugged in through USB, but we'll double check that. Micro USB. USB-C.
Lightning.
And then lightning. So all of these are about, and as you can see, this has any wording on it? No, right?
I don't see anything.
Right?
No.
Yeah, see how this one has out? So I think that's the difference between the USB-A is to actually charge. We'll double check that, but they all seem the same length. Almost 3 inches total length, 2 1/4 inch. Let me measure the whole thing. Let me put this all back. Yeah, double check the USB-A to see if it's for the charging. I think it's for charging. It's about 7 inches in length, about 1.5 in thickness, about 3.5.
So it's interesting. It says to power charge, use the built-in input cable. So that must be the input cable. And then it says to connect the charging cable with a USB adapter to recharge the product.
I'm sorry?
It says to connect the charging cable, the built-in input cable.
Okay.
But then it says with a USB adapter to recharge the product. So I guess you have to use your own USB adapter?
Yeah, that's probably
Okay.
what it is.
So then what would this be for?
That's to just as a courtesy, they give it to you so you could charge a USB-C, because everything's USB-C now, and hopefully Apple will as well be going to USB-C one day soon. It's June of 2023. So it's 1 pound, 5.2 ounces in weight. So it's not too heavy, and hopefully it doesn't get that heavy when you get a full charge.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I just realized I'm like, yeah.
And just kidding. Yeah. So hopefully, when it does get a full charge, it doesn't weigh too much.
Pum.
Just kidding. Anyway, so that's the measurement. That's everything that comes inside of it. We're gonna fully charge it. They're gonna take it camping. They're gonna let us know how they use it. I'm just gonna double check. This is the input to fully charge the actual device. So I just used a standard, I don't even know how many watt charge, and it seems to be charging, so you can see the little lights going up. Standard USB charger, and it fits. Can you hold the camera? Mm-hmm. And with the USB-A being the way it is, you can't really put it, sort of like a USB-C, you can't put it in wrong. In both ways, it's gonna still charge. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. Whereas the normal USB-A adapter can only go in one way.
Oh, so that's the same type of adapter. It's just different in case.
Just doesn't have the outside cover. That's all. All right, let's get this fully charged. Let's take it out to try it out camping. And this will all be at the end. All the instructions, all the detailed, fun information. I sent this with my son and my wife to try out at the camping site, but they actually never used it. They were using another source to charge, and they just never got around to using this. So I've been playing with it for the past few days. I've been a couple of weeks now since I've owned it. I charged a couple of things. I charged my phone a few times wirelessly, plugged it in. It seems to be working very well. The battery life on this is amazing. I mean, I've been using it since yesterday. As you can see, all 4 lights are still on. So it holds its capacity very well. Even though I didn't get to try it out and test it, it seems to be working just fine without any issues. As I'm just a regular consumer, tries things out and uses them. I'm not an expert on battery technology, but the idea that I can charge, and it does charge up when you do wind it, as you can see. It's charging. See that? I'm turning it. As I'm turning it, the light is going on. And the solar power seems to be fine. Charging, that's a trickle, not much. It's not the same thing as when you plug it in or even when you wind it up. The wind up and the plug-in is much better. But the idea that you can use this as a flashlight, as a charger, I think it's a good idea. And all the main phones, USB-C, Lightning, are covered here with the built-in cables, then flat cables. This is the charging cable here. I use a USB 2.0 USB-A male to female cable, and I plug this in and it charges just fine. I leave it charging overnight. Wireless is charging fine, no issues. And I have to say I'm pretty happy with the purchase. And I'm looking to have many uses. You know, batteries only last a certain amount of time, but we do have those emergencies where sometimes we have to run out of the home and we don't have our phone charged. So it's nice to be able to plug in our phone, put this in our backpack, plug in our phone, charge it all up. So by the time you get to where you're going, it's fully charged phone. And then you just disconnect it from this charger, and now you have a fully charged phone or tablet or whatever have you that you need to charge. I think it's a good buy. I think it's a good keep. It's great for an emergency, especially with a flashlight and the wind up and the solar and all the options to charge the actual device, and the amount of capacity of battery that it has. And it's been, like I said, a couple of weeks now, and the battery, I haven't even gotten it down to 2. I'll use it through the whole day. I might get it down to 3, and that's it. And I'll charge a lot of things, and it doesn't seem like, and it charges my phone up. I've charged my phone up 2 or 3 times with it. It seems to do a really good job in doing that. And when it's not being used and not plugged in to charge, it holds these charging capacity for a pretty long time. So I'm happy. I'm keeping it. We're keeping it. It's going to be our family backup unit. It's going to be centralized in the charging area. When anyone needs it, they'll just be able to pick this up and use it to charge whatever device they need charged on the go. All right. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm sorry I didn't get to really test it out during a camping trip, which would have been very nice to do and come back and let you know how I felt about it. But overall, I think it's a really good charger. Regular guy, just giving you my opinion, that's all. And my family's opinion, they agree as well. They're just not here right now. All right, thank you for watching. Bye now.